Finished the caps. Just finished the caps. After a lot of cutting, finished the last row of the caps. Now I will say this with a caveat, because I had to cut the top of the blocks that are underneath these caps to make these caps somewhat level. Now, give me a second, I'll explain. I'll show you. So, the top row ended up a little with the back tilting up, right? So the caps, without any cutting or modifications, the caps were slightly tilted downwards, and that really didn't set with me. I figured I've put all this work into it, might as well have the caps sit right. And so I tried a few things around this part. I tried I tried actually taking out each block, taking that concrete saw and cutting into the back of the blocks, right? So basically taking this block, positioning it vertically, and cutting the top back. Now that seemed to work okay, but that meant I have to take off each of these blocks, carry it over, carry it back, make sure it all fits. And that was a lot of work, so then I tried just cutting the caps. Here I actually was still cutting the blocks. Let me show you a cap over here. Okay, so here you can see I took that angle grind, that concrete, the big one, the 14-inch blade, and I took it as far, I positioned it vertically, the cap, and then I cut the bottom, the inside back as far as I could cut. So you can see the rounded there. And then I took, the name of this blade escapes me, but it's kind of down a little bit, worn down a little bit. But then I took that and then I further lowered the top of the inside block. Now, why did I do that? Because see, this here on the cap fixes the leveling where the front is lower and the back is higher, but this part of the cap touches the top of the block, and in order for it to be level, this part needs to sink in lower on the block. Now, this is not the right way to do it. This is not how I plan to do it. This is just, something you could do to work around, an unlevel block. So yeah, if I were to do this all over again, I will triple check. I checked the base row. I checked that bottom row many times, but I don't know, at some point maybe I checked them, and then when I put the second row on, I don't know what happened, to be honest. But if I were to do it over again, I would not move beyond this base row until every block is level, which is what I did. But this block, I don't know, me and this block don't have I just don't know, man. It's kind of, it always comes out the back a little bit higher. But anyway, so yeah, if I were to do it over again, I would not put on any other row until the base row was 100% level, front and back. Check twice. You know what? Check 3 times. Because I did check it. But anyway, sometimes I think what happens is that you level the block, or at least you level the front, and that's level, and then you try to level the back, and then when leveling the back, you mess up with the front. And the good thing about this is that it's it's slightly unlevel, but consistently unlevel. I know that sounds weird, but that means that the whole wall is pretty much, there's no, you know, it's all pretty much flush, which is good. So, and also considering it's a short wall, I'm not sweating it too much. But it was a lot of work to do all this, right? To do this for everyone. So I had to basically do this cut more often than not, a few times, the first cut, and then get in there with this, do that. Obviously wear PPE, I think it's called, right? Like a lot of dust is going to be flying around. And then until basically, well, look how it all moves. Look how it all moves. And so basically you get a steady block, right? Block that doesn't move. And then, so the next step after this is going to be probably making some final touches, like cutting this here, putting a little angle here, putting an angle here, putting an angle here. These little finishing touches, angle here. You don't need an angle there, angle here, angle here. And then, once I finish all the last touches on the caps, then I'm gonna take them all off, starting here, and then do the lighting. And as I'm doing the lighting, I will probably do the glue. And that's the plan for the next time I work on this. So it's looking pretty nice though. It's looking pretty nice. All right.